a really, really lovely Christmas and New Year. This is I'm filming this on I think this is the 3rd. You're going to see there's something moving on my knee. I'm just going to get started. This is what I got for Christmas, and this is the first thing I got for Christmas. Look. Now, she looks very much like I've got Mark here to the side of me waiting to take her away because she's not going to have that's Mark. So she's not going to have the patience to wait here the whole time, but this is Fiona, and although she very much looks like, I don't know if you can see her face, but she very much looks like a little pug, but she's actually a Bull Mastiff puppy, and she's just over 8 weeks old, and we got her on, I didn't actually get her on Christmas, we picked her up on she's so cute. She's so cute. And her and Dora are getting on really, really well, in case anybody's wondering. Dora's not 100% sure yet, she's still coming round, but they have been playing and stuff, so it's really, really good. I wanted them to be the best of friends before this one, because this one's going to get pretty huge, and we've been thinking about getting a big dog for quite some time, and we finally did it, and this is Fiona, and I just absolutely love her. Are you going to say hello and show your face? No? You don't want to do that? No, she's looking at Mark. Look, I'm going to pass her over to Mark before she starts getting a wee bit antsy. I don't want to keep her any longer. There we go. See you later, Mark. Thank you. So, oh, there we go. Oh, there. Bye, Fiona. Bye. She's got a wee jumper on because she had a wee bath earlier, and although she was dry, she was a little bit chilly, so she borrowed one of Dora's wee jumpers. Sometimes Dora's hair's a little bit short in the winter, and she wears, it's not like we just dress her up for funsies, it's actually to keep her warm. Anyway, that's Fiona, and we just love her. I don't know if I said, she was born or not long after she was born, she had an infection in her eye, and she's actually blind, or definitely partially blind, or probably completely blind in one eye, and you can see it sort of white and clouded over, and she'll probably never regain her sight in that, and that's perfectly okay. I knew that when we got her, and that I just love her to bits. And out of all the puppies, she's exactly the one that I would have chosen. There was quite a few of them, and she was the last one left, but even after seeing them all, I knew that that's the one I would choose. She was the runt of the litter, so she was much, much smaller than the rest, and she's been really brave, and she's had to kind of fight to survive and stuff, so she's a wee feisty thing, and I really like her. Anyway, I've got loads of stuff right here. I'm scared that I'm missing stuff, but I'm going to do the best I can. I've not used anything like any of the toiletry, Lush stuff, any of that stuff. I've not used anything like that, but I will confess, there was an awful lot more sweets and chocolate and cookies and that type of thing that I got for Christmas that have not made it, because bath stuff, I don't have a bath, but you know what I mean, like toiletry stuff, I could hold off on. Chocolate, it's too much to ask of a woman, so there's still some sweeties and stuff here, but a large majority of them are gone. Anyway, I'm just going to jump right in and get started. There's things that go with things but I'm just going to start off first and show you what's on the top of this pile. And the first thing is, Mark actually made these for me, so he printed them out for me, and he knows I love Beetlejuice, so he printed them out, and he knows I love like these large oversized t-shirts, and I don't know if you can see that, it's like 80s kind of Beetlejuice with the neon background, and it's just pretty cool. So, and it says, what does it say? Daylight come and we want to go home. And I just really like that, and I think it's going to look really cool with a pair of jeans. So he actually made me that, and he asked me if I could pick a t-shirt, what t-shirt would I pick, and I said the Munsters, because I absolutely love the Munsters. So he made me a Munsters one. I always feel like I have to get, like, I used to do my videos really far away, and now I try and do them close up, but because my viewfinder's like itsy bitsy, I always feel like I have to be all up in your face to see them, but you can probably see it fine. But I just like to, there's something about me showing you stuff if you can't actually see it. Anyway, there's that Munsters t-shirt, so he printed that off for me. What is next? Oh, here's some chocolate things. Okay, I didn't even know why this is in here, because I think there's about 3 chocolates left in this. This is from the Hotel Chocolat, and they're lovely chocolates. I get them every year. My brother usually buys everybody these, and I really, really, really like them. So there's that. Let me see. This I kind of bought for myself, but my mum bought my sister one, and it's like a bath ambient light thing. So my mum was picking one up for my sister, and I picked one up for myself, or vice versa. I was picking one up for myself, and she thought she would put that in with my sister's gifts. Anyway, it's a weird thing. I'll take it out. Actually, Mark put batteries in it, so I should be able to show you, but it doesn't come with batteries, but you can either have it flashing like that, so you can have your bathroom like a little bit of a disco. I don't have a bath, but I thought that would be nice. You can barely see it, obviously, because there's like bright lights, but it sort of creates like nice lights. I wouldn't have it flashing, but you can have it where it just changes colour. I'm trying to get it off. There we go. Anyway, you can have it where it just changes colour, and it's meant to create like a nice mood when you're having a bath. But I thought it would be nice at night time as kind of like a night light in the bathroom, so when the kids go to the toilet or whatever, or just like a night time. Anyway, you get visitors in at night, you've got a nice glowing disco bathroom. Got that from, I can't tell you where all the stuff is from, obviously because it's presents, but I do know that I got that from B&M, and I think it was only a couple of pounds. It was like quite cheap, but a pretty cool thing. Next thing I got is this. I got one, I picked one of these up. See, this is kind of, some of this stuff is stuff I've kind of picked up for myself. This is another one I picked up for myself. Well, myself and my mum. I picked this one up for her. I picked these up for my sister because I thought it would be really handy for her. She doesn't drive. I don't drive either, but my mum drives. I got one for my sister because she goes shopping. I only ever really go shopping if I either do online shopping or I shop with my mum in the car because I'm not really getting out and about and I get stuck and stuff, you know, with my back. So I thought this would be really handy, and it is a foldable trolley. So I've had one of those trolley things before, and they are handy because it means you're like handy, especially because I'm not really able to manage a whole load of bags. But this one collapses down to nothing, so in the car it's not going to take up any room, whereas the other bigger ones are going to take up a lot of room in your boot. So there's that, and it's in a kind of purple colour, and this again came from B&M, so I can't tell you where that was from. Oh my goodness, I have got, my New Year's resolution is to be much better at filming videos. I've got this really bad habit of saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and then it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I don't, you know what it's like, things always come up and I always sort of put it off. Anyway, my New Year's resolution is to try and be better on YouTube because I really enjoy like doing videos. I don't want to say, I don't think of myself as like a YouTuber, I just think of myself, because I'm not, I just think of myself as like somebody who's sitting talking to their friends and sharing stuff. And at first, before I had any subscribers, it was just literally me sitting talking to myself. And the whole reason I started my channel was I'm a yapper and I like to yap on, and I get excited about things that I get and excited about things that I buy. And especially, I'm going to do a handbag haul, and you know that I'm handbag crazy, so that is coming up, and I am really, you know what I'm like, I get really excited about that. And everybody in my house is kind of fed up hearing me, so I thought I'll have a YouTube channel, and then there'll be people, hopefully there'll be other people like me that like, you know, like get excited about stuff and want to see what I've got. So that was the whole reason I started it in the first place. So what was the rant for? I can't even remember what the point was in the beginning. Anyway, I really love talking to you guys and making videos and stuff. So New Year's resolution, be better and more consistent, because sometimes I leave like a month or 2 months in between videos, and it's just ridiculous. Right, Mark has stacked all the stuff up, and some of it is closer than others. These next things, these are from Mark. These are a present from Mark, and I really like these. So I sort of picked these. Sorry, excuse me if I match my head. I don't have bugs. I've got like my pills have broken my head out, and I've got a rash all down my neck and shoulders, and I'm itchy, but I promise you I don't have bugs. Anyway, these Vans, these are really cool. I really like these. So they're a like army green, kind of olivey green suede. Does it say what colour they are? Not sure that they do. Yes, they do. It says olive/gum. So instead of having the white soles, it's got the brown soles, and I really like that. I just like the look of the green with the brown. I just thought it looked really cool, and Vans are really comfy. I've now getting quite a collection of Vans. There's another pair of Vans to show you, and I'm now getting quite a collection of Vans. I also ordered a couple of pairs of Vans that were kind of second hand, that I've like cleaned up and made all nice and new again. So, but these ones were new, so I got those. And the next pair of Vans, oh my goodness, stuff is tumbling, clumsy as usual. Next pair of Vans I got are these. These are high tops. Now, these have not got I laced those other ones up because I was going to wear them, but I have not laced these ones up, so imagine that, but with white laces. These are like the standard kind of high top black Vans with a white stripe. They're in partial, it's mainly suede. Is it all suede? Might be all suede. No, I think this bit's material and the rest is all suede, but it's got the really thick platform. So I've got these, but in the normal ones where it's just the normal, not the platform, but these are like the thick kind of chunky space booty kind of ones, and I really like them. I think they'll be really cool, and I'm looking forward to wearing them. The other ones I've got, the black ones, the high tops that are just the black and white. I swear by them. They are, I have to like force myself to wear other shoes because I really honestly could just live in those shoes. They are so comfortable, and because they're black and white, they go with absolutely everything, and even if they don't go with everything, I make them go with everything, so I really love them. This I got, you think probably looks a bit childlike because I'm pretty sure it's for children. It's called Tilly Turtle, and it's a star projector light. Well, as with the toilet light and the glowing, I do like like stars in the sky, like childlike, but like the glow. There's something, I think it's really relaxing and soothing. My son's got one in green and his plays music and it's got the lights. This is just the lights. It's got like, it changes from blue to red to green and it's pink. And Alexander, my son, decided that he didn't want his anymore and I was to have it. So I had it, but after being on my bed for 2 days, he kind of kept taking it back. So I had to get my own one. So we've now got one each. He's got a green one and I've got, I think his is slightly smaller than this, but I've got a big, huge Tilly Turtle pink one and I'll probably put that on at night. I don't know, there's another childlike thing here. I'm like, on January the 8th I will be 38 and this is Rainbow Lights and that is Tilly the Turtle, but I think you like what you like and it doesn't really matter what age you are. These are little rainbow lights. I don't know why I had to take them out to you. I could probably just have showed you the picture, but actually they actually look nicer in person than they do in the picture, because on the picture they look kind of dull and a bit muted, and here they look nice and bright. So they're just little rainbows with little clouds in the bottom, and if you know me, you know I love that. And is Mark put batteries in? Are these? Yeah, and then they glow up, because obviously big against the dark, you might see. They glow up a lot nicer than, like a lot brighter than they do on here. On here they're very, very, very kind of yellowy and dull, so they're actually, for usually you get things and they're nicer in the box than they are in person. Well, this is the other way around and they're actually nicer in person than on the box, and they're just, like I said, it says 10 rainbow lights, 10 rainbow LED string lights, and it's a nice warm light and not like I don't know, it's really like, love rainbows and clouds. Anyway, need to stop waffling on. What have I got in here? Right, oh my goodness. So some of this was, let me see. Right, so this was in, oh my goodness, it was in a beautiful big like basket thing with saran wrap and a big bow and everything on it, and this was one of the things that were in here, one of many things, including edible things that are sadly no longer with us. This is the Body Shop, and it is the coconut body butter and the coconut shower cream and the coconut, is it hand cream, and I absolutely love coconut, and it's just like the little sizes. I absolutely love this, and I love the little zip pouch thing. It's very festive, so I'll keep that. So there's that. Let me see this. Oh, so I bought myself a vintage wallet type thing, and well, it was a purse, but it was a purse like slash wallet. It could be used as either, and it was vintage. And at the time when I bought it, I said to Mark said, oh, I'd like one of them. I got him one. This is the one I got Mark. I don't know why it's in here, but this is one I got Mark that's ended up coming back to me, because Mark's like, no, it's really too big. I don't really think I'd use it that big. I'm like, Mark, it's the same size as the one that you said you wanted, but at least he's honest. Like, if he doesn't like something, he's not going to pretend to like it, so it's sort of good in a way, sort of bad in another way, because I did buy this. Luckily I didn't spend crazy amounts of money, but it is in gorgeous condition considering it's vintage. Apparently it's just sat in somebody's drawer for a long time and they decided to clean it out, and it's this really like chestnut leather, and it's really nice. I don't know the make of it. What does it say? It's got a wee bit there where it says like for stamps, so it's got like a little space for stamps. I just like it. It's like quirky and cute and a little bit for your money. I don't know why I'm showing this, because it's not really my Christmas present. It's sort of was kind of Mark's Christmas present, but not really. There's some sweetie wrappers probably. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is Yankee Candle fresh cut roses, and I do not normally like floral scented candles, and you know, I'm not a huge fan of floral scented things, except this smells exactly like fresh cut roses. Like, it doesn't smell synthetic, it smells exactly like if you were smelling a bunch of roses. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's going to be nice. It's just going to smell like you've got fresh flowers about. Excuse if you hear banging going on around there. My son's probably running up and down. There's people in, so there are going to be noises around a bit. Look, that kind of blends in with my wall. Ooh. Anyway, really, really nice. Fresh cut roses, and that was my brother that got me that, and it's in a very tall candle. I don't think I've ever had one of those like cylindrical ones like that are so tall. Anyway, there's that. This is like Christmas all over again, because I'm kind of forgetting what's in here. This my cousin Morgan got me, and it's the Burt's Bees essential kit, and it's got everything I love in it. So it's got hand salve, it's got lip salve, body lotion, coconut scented stuff, it's got soap bark and chamomile. It's just got, I love it. And what's that, milk? Is that milk and honey? Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to use this. I absolutely love it. I love their lip products. I think they're really, really good, and I'm using them right now because my lips are in a right state. Anyway, looking forward to using that, so absolutely love it. Next thing, this is weird. You know it wouldn't be me without the weird present in here. So some of you are gonna like this, and I think most of you are gonna not. I was a wee bit even like, okay, so I'm one of those people that I like squeezing spots, not just I don't just stop strangers in the street, but I do like squeezing spots. If Mark's got a spot on his back or something, I'm like a monkey. I'm like, pick at things and squeeze things. I know some of you are probably thinking that, Diane, that's disgusting, but he got me this, and basically it's like I'm going to take it out to show you. It's more disgusting if it's out, and I've actually used it a lot on Christmas Day, like a lot. I wasn't sure about it at first, so hold on. You see this? So it's got this, and it's like kind of like fake skin, so it's kind of looks like a bar of soap from there, but it's like rubbery and bendy. And then in here it's got lots of holes, and inside, so you basically squeeze it, it's meant to be like pores, and you squeeze it and pus comes out, and then it comes with a little bottle and you can fill them back up and then squeeze them again, which is just, it's ever so disgusting. I do not, it's disgusting but fun at the same time. I literally played it. At first I was like, oh, it's disgusting, and then I played with this for the whole of Christmas Day, so disgusting but kind of fun at the same time. Hold on a little second. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Mark was playing with Alexander. Mark had to go to the toilet. Alexander got bored and decided he was going to tap, 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 tap on the door, and then proceed to send little notes under the door. So I thought I was going to see what was wrong with him. Turns out there's nothing wrong with him. He was trying to play some sort of prank. I don't really... Mark was in the toilet for 2 minutes, and this is the boredom that he got pen and paper out. It was like, I'll just shove notes under the door. Anyway, now that he has sufficiently amused himself and is now back playing with his dad, I will crack on. I think, what was the last thing I threw to? Oh yeah, the weird pore thing. That's a bit gross, but also it's kind of good. So if you like squeezing spots, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and you do get. I mean, it's a thing. It's not just me, because you get people that watch that Dr. Pimple Popper, and some people find it really relaxing to watch those videos. I kind of like watching them, but I kind of don't, because it's like watching something, but I want to be there doing it. Do you know what I mean? There's not as much satisfaction if you're not the one doing it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it's like animals. The zoos are not the place for me, because I like to touch animals, and I'm not. Anyway, I'd like to do it myself, so I'm not the thing. I'm still talking about that gross spot thing. That was Mark that got me that, in case you hadn't guessed, because that's just the kind of thing he would get me. Anyway, this is Sanctuary Spa, and it's bath soap, body wash, let me see, body lotion and body scrub, so looking forward to using them. They look really, really nice. Those ones look like they've got little pearls in them. I like things with little like pearly bead stuff in them, so I'm looking forward to using them. And I think that came in did that come in the hamper as well? No, I don't think it did. Anyway, and my sister got me these. These are nail polish collection, and it's in nudes, all like kind of nude colours, like nudie pinks and sort of lilac-y pinks, and I love nude colours. You can't beat a nude colour. I haven't actually painted my fingernails for so long. Please excuse me scratching my head. I know I keep scratching it through this video, but honestly I could scratch it a whole lot more. Mark's talking about scratching. That was a weird link. Mark got me a scratch card for Christmas. He doesn't usually do that, but he did get me one, and I won £20 on it, so that was pretty good. So I'll need to like get that cashed in or whatever. Right, let me take the stuff out of here, and I can get rid of this bag, because I don't want it rustling and annoying you. Hold on. So these were from my sister. It says Buckingham Jewellery, and this is a little bee. It's so cute. It's got little diamantes and little enamel wings, and it's just so pretty. I hope you're able to see it. I'm going to get all up in your face, just in case you can't see it. It's a little bee. It's so pretty. And this is, I'm sure this is a little brooch. Yeah, this is a little brooch. I've actually got a little handbag that I'm contemplating putting this on. You'll see it in my handbag haul, so I'm kind of contemplating putting this on the little handbag. And the other one is like in the handbag, I think it's like a fake Prada handbag, and it's got a little Prada logo on it. And I was thinking of changing the little Prada logo to, sorry I went all fuzzy there, for that, because it's quite clearly not a Prada bag. But it is a very, very cute bag, and I think that would look really nice with it. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. It's a little bracelet, and again, it's got the little bee on it. She had a little bee theme this year. I just think this is so cute. How pretty is that? and it's a little bangle, and it's in gold. It's lovely. I love that. And the next thing is another little bee, but this is a little bee on a flower, and it's a little brooch. This would also look nice on a little handbag. I don't know if you can see that for the glare, but it's a, oh sorry, little bee, tiny bee on a little flower, and I think that's really, really pretty. That would look nice on a scarf or something as well. Anyway, so there we go. So that is that bag now emptied. The door's right here. I'm kind of barricading myself in. Right, next, let's do this really, let's get quicker at this because I've probably taken up enough of your time. This is the, oh, my sister got me this as well, and she got me this like to help with my back and stuff in case I need heat on it. It's an electric hot water bottle. I've never heard of this. No batteries required, yet ready to use in 10 minutes. And you just kind of plug it in and it heats up. And I think it says it stays hot for up to 5 hours. So that's pretty good. And it's all like kind of fleecy and pink. It's actually quite heavy, like it weighs quite a lot. I don't know if that's the thing you plug it into, but it weighs quite a bit. So looking forward to trying that. And let me see. Oh, this is chocolate that survived. Look at the size of this. A gigantic dairy milk bar. I did get the, what do you call it? The Galaxy, not Galaxy, Cadbury's, like classics collection. So all the original like wrappers on it and stuff like that. All the old wrappers. And I love that. What's in here? Oh, I didn't know I got these. Mars and Friends. And it's just a selection box. I'm pretty sure this wasn't mine because I'm pretty sure I did not get this. However, I'm not complaining and I'll just keep that. This is, let me see, oh, this is from Ian. He saw this and he sent me a picture of it, you know, like when you, I think he saw it on Facebook or something like that, and he sent me a picture of it and I was like, oh, I love it so much. So he looked up where to get it and it came all the way from America, so he paid ridiculous money for it and got it sent all the way from America just because I said I like it because he's so sweet like that. And it says, save the chubby unicorn, and it's a rhino. How cute is that? It's just so cute. And the other picture I got from Ian, unfortunately it was in the wrong size. He asked Mark to help him tell me the size of my finger and he gave him the wrong size. So, well, he measured it in the measuring thing he used. Anyway, it was the wrong size, so he's had to take it back to resize it. So I'm going to insert a picture right here of the ring he got me. He got it from the Swarovski shop and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it and I'm looking forward to wearing it once it's back to the right size, you know what I mean, once I get it in the right size. Talking about rings, I have to mention, I am not related to this person. I do not know this person. I'm not friends with this person. I'm not being paid to mention this, but I have to mention it to you, like literally as a friend, because so good and I'm so glad I found her. It's a woman called Libby. And I literally found her by accident on eBay. I was looking something up, and you know on eBay where you go to look for jewellery and it's always like that cheap jewellery that's from China that says it's 925 silver but it's not really 925 silver, and it's just awful, like really, really cheap, and it's like really, it's just, I don't like, it's not that like real 925 silver, you know what I mean? Anyway, I like real silver because I'm allergic to metals, and unless it's real silver, I just break out. Anyway, I found this jewellery shop and it's called Buy It To, as in the number 2, so all in one. It's Buy It To Wear It. And do you know what, I'll get Mark to put it up on the screen here, and if he can maybe like put a link below. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that, but I'll get him to put it on the screen. Her shop is closed until, so it's a, sorry, I don't know if I said that, it's a shop on eBay and it's closed until the 6th of January, but I do recommend that you have a look after January. I bought a charm bracelet. I was very, very pleased with it. I bought a ring that's like a dolphin ring. I bought a dolphin bracelet, that's still to come. I'm very excited about it. And I bought this ring, and I absolutely love this ring. This would have been much nicer to show you had I painted my nails, but see how it's like split down the middle, and see when the light hits off these bits here, they're kind of like, it's not hammered, I don't know what you would call it, but when the light hits off it, it sort of looks like it's shining and glittery. And this is solid silver, and it's so thick. It's like really, really chunky, thick ring, and it was really, really reasonably priced. It was not much more than you would pay for costume jewellery. In fact, it's probably the same price you would pay for a lot of costume jewellery. She does have stuff on her site that's like much dearer. She has gold, she has silver, but she's got a lot of stuff that's very reasonable. And I like the idea of, because I'm allergic to metal, I like the idea of building up a collection, and I'm mainly into silver. So like building up a collection in silver where it's real silver, and I know it's not going to like turn my finger, like, you know, like make my finger break out or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically like building up a little collection, and her shop is the perfect place to do it because it's really affordable. I sent her a little message just through eBay, and I said, like I said, I've got no association with her at all. I honestly just happened to find her by accident. I always think when people do this, it's like, but are you getting paid to do that? Honestly, I'm not like a proper YouTuber, and I'm not getting paid to do this, but by accident, really, really good. All really, really lovely jewellery. You'll find stuff that's like really reasonable and great for gifts and stuff as well. It comes in like little nice bags and stuff, like, you know, little mesh bags or little boxes. Really, really lovely. The woman's lovely. I messaged her and said, would she mind if I mentioned her channel on here? And she said no, that was no problem. She would love that. She would be delighted. And so I did. She said that she's trying to start a little jewellery shop for her retirement, and I thought it was really lovely. And so it's just really nice to help small businesses. But it's all fine and well helping small businesses, but you don't want to help a small business if it's a kind of rubbish small business. And I can honestly testify that hers is not a rubbish small business. It's a very, very good small business. So I'm very, very happy to do what little bit I can and help her out, and hopefully like some of you will go and check out her stuff. You'll love it anyway. It's not like you would, do you know what I mean? You're going to like the stuff. It's not, I think you'll love it. If you go and check it out, I think you'll really, really like it. So anyway, there's that, and I'll get, like I said, I'll get Mark to, if he's not already, like put it across the screen. I'll need to remember and tell him that, and put the name in the description. But it's buy it to wear it, and it's a 2 instead of the word 2, and it's all in one word. But again, I'll get that printed up, and you can check out. All you need to do is just go and search it on eBay and have a wee look in her shop. But when I went to go in the last time, I don't know why. I think it might be because it said she's away until the 6th of January, but normally it'll still let you look at people's shops, but they're away. But for some reason, when I went on the last time, it didn't let you in to look at anything that she had in stock. It was just saying couldn't be found. So I don't know if that'll change on the 6th of January or not, but I'll keep you posted on that. But I did say she was away to the 6th of January, so I think she just kind of closed everything down. This was all gorgeously wrapped. Gorgeously? Is that word? Gorgeously? Gorgeously. Anyway, it was very nicely wrapped in the Lush, you know, it's like one of those Lush ones, and it's all like, comes all fancy wrapped, but it's now all unwrapped. And this has got in it, let me see, I'm not going to take it all out because I'll get it everywhere, Baked Alaska soap, and let me see, it says going naked is better. That's what it says. Christmas party. What did it say? It says Baked Alaska soap, and that's it. I don't know where hold on, I'm sure it's in here. It smells gorgeous. Whatever it is, it smells so good. Let me see. Christmas party. Put your dancing boots on. It's Baked Alaska soap, ectoplasm shower cream, and Santa's belly shower jelly. And oh my goodness, it must be the soap I'm smelling, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. And the ectoplasm thing, look at the colour of this. I just got soap under my fingernails, but look at the colour of that. It's like neon yellow. It just looks really cool. So I'm looking forward to using that. I always love getting Lush stuff for Christmas. I love Lush stuff. Really, really like it, and I love the fact that it's not all just bath bombs and stuff. You can get stuff for showers and whatnot. Right, now what am I going to do next? There's stuff that Mark got me in there. There's stuff, I got this, I'll do this. Oh, it's a wee bit heavy. That, let me see, what is this? Oh, my daughter Davina got me these. I think there's more in here. So hold on, she got me these. I think they are, what did she say they were? Korean? I think they're Korean. These are not tested on animals. And it's Korean beauty masks, and it says there's a green tea face mask, a coffee face mask, and you get them with a little brush, so it comes with a little like brush. I love the idea of that, like just brushing it on. I don't know, there's something, I just really like the idea of that. So there's that one. And then in this it says, let me see, cucumber. There's a cucumber one, an egg white one, and a bubble one. And apparently she said these get really good reviews, and it just looks really, really good. And it comes with, I don't know what that is. It says little pampering kit, so what is this? Oh, it's a little, oh my goodness, it's a little headband, like to keep your hair out your face, but it's little kitty ears, and it's so soft and plushy. Oh, that's really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. It's always nice to have stuff, and Christmas is the perfect time for stocking up on it, but like nice to have stuff that you can pamper feel that you can pamper yourself with, because sometimes you're just in the mood to pamper yourself. There's more pampery stuff in here, but this was a gift. I thought this was really, really good, and I'm looking forward to using this. It comes with this little like house thing here, and I think it's for a tea light to go in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that properly. Where did you come from? I do not know where. I'm sure Sainsbury's. This came from Sainsbury's, and there's a little like house thing here that you put a little tea light in, that is going to be so pretty because the light's going to shine through the little windows. I absolutely love that. Now the reason it's heavy is this thing here, so this gold that you can see is like a ceramic dish. So this is, so it's not just like a product where, like, I think it's got coffee. It's coffee and like coffee biscuits and cookies and stuff like that. But once that's gone, that would be you left with nothing, except it's not, because you've got the little ornament. Is that a little? I think it's a little thing for a candle holder. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. And then this ceramic dish, which I think would be really nice to set a candle in and a little plant or something, and just sit on your coffee table or your dining table, because it's really nice and shiny. I really, really like that, and this is really heavy. I think that's a really nice gift to give to someone, because they've got stuff they can enjoy, but stuff they can keep as well. So I really, really like that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm going off the camera again. I can see remainders of sweets that were in here. I got like American candy sweets. Oh, there is that in here. I didn't know that I put it in here actually. Here is one of the other rings that I got from her, and this is the dolphin ring. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's focusing. I'm going to do that. See, I can't. Oh my goodness. I can't sort of lean forward, and if I lean forward, I've got to lean like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm quite lean. I'm going to do that thing YouTubers do. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little dolphin, and I bought a bracelet it wasn't at a set, but I bought it to go with each other, and I just think that's so cool. And it's like solid, like really, really solid, chunky silver. I'm just so impressed with it. I'm really glad that I found somewhere that she does like fine silver and sterling silver, which I didn't know the difference between, but now I do because I googled it. And fine silver, I won't get into it, I'm sure you know. Anyway, really, really, really impressed with her stuff, and I love the fact that I'm building up a collection of stuff that I can have forever, and it's not stuff that's going to tarnish and turn my finger black or whatever. I'm going to take that ring out of there because I'm scared that bin, it gets like put in the bin with that at the bottom of it, because it's only in a little bag. These were in the big cellophane thing, and it is Yankee Candle wax melts, and one is in the scent All Is Bright, and the other one is in the scent Christmas Cookie. And I cannot tell you, I'm so excited about burning, especially Christmas Cookie, because that is right up my street. I love like bacon scents. It just makes the house smell like really cozy and lovely. I got a whole load of masks, but some of these are different to the masks that I've seen before. So this one is I think it's a honey, yeah, Manuka honey mask, and it's a hair rescue mask. So I've got this one for my hair, and goodness knows I literally washed it. You can see it's all like all over the place. I washed it and put it in a plate, and that was the extent of what I've done with my hair, so it could probably use some treatment. These are softening glove masks, so you put the little gloves on and it makes your hands all nice and soft. This is my sister that got me all this, and these are all cruelty free as well. And these are strengthening nail cuticles, and they're little finger masks, so you put them on your fingers. I don't know if you're going to see that, I'll put it from my face. I think the camera tries to focus on your face, and so like it kind of blurs everything else out, but maybe if I put it in front of my face. Anyway, they're little finger mitt things that you put your hands in. I just thought that was cool. Like I said, I'd never seen it. It's another packet of the little finger masks. Let me see. Pulped papaya rescue mask, and that's another hair mask. I love the idea of doing stuff with your hair, because my hair feels nice. It's always good. And the next one says foot pumice. So you put that on, and it removes all the hard dead skin, and then foot butter to moisturise them. So it's like one on one side, one on the other side, and I'm really excited about trying them because they're, oh, I've dropped one, is that one moved in? It's the same thing, so same foot one. Really looking forward to trying them because a lot of them I've never tried. Okay, so, oh my goodness, this box smells so good, like so good. This is, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Right, I'll go through these really quick. So in this box it says honey. I'm not going to open it because it literally says it right here, and it's oh, how pretty is that box? It's got a bee on it. I seem to have a little bit of a bee theme going on this Christmas accidentally, because this is not even, the bee bracelets and things were from the people obviously know what I like, but they were from my sister, and this is from Mark, so it's not even like it was all from the same person. So I've got, what have I got? I've got a Honey I Wash the Kids soap, love it, my favourite scent, Honey I Wash the Kids. I've got a Scrubby Body Butter, which is in the same scent. I've got a It's Raining Men Shower Gel, and I've got a Honey Lip Scrub, so cannot tell you, just so excited about that. That sounds so good. And the next thing he got me a couple of things. He likes to get me things that I've never tried before, just so there's all bits of, I don't know if you can see it, but like he filled the box with all the, I don't know what you call that, like stringy, and it's like not glittery because he does like shiny, shimmery, like stuff. He had that all stuffed in, so it was like a lucky dip trying to get into the stuff. Anyway, this is the Magical, what is it, Moringa? I don't know if I'm saying that properly, and it's a primer, and I do not use a primer, but this feels amazing on your skin. It smells alright. It's not got like it's not overly scented. It's got like a nice smell, but not like overly strong smell. This is primer, so like you put this on before you put your makeup on, and it just like smooths your skin out and makes your makeup go on better. And I have heard a lot of people saying that it's much better. Have I used a primer? Maybe a cheap one. I don't know. It's not like something I use all the time, but I have heard a lot of people saying that your makeup goes on. It's like a game changer. Like your makeup. I'm all higgledy-piggledy. Sorry about that. Because of my New Year's resolution, I was like, I'm going to keep filming. So I've actually got handbag haul to film and handbag haul to film and a charity shop haul to film. So I'm going to be sitting here all higgledy-piggledy, hair all over the place for quite some time, because I'm determined to stick to my goal of at least one video a week. That's what I'm going to aim for. Anyway, primer, excited to try that. I tried some on the back of my hand and it did make my hand feel like ridiculously smooth, so I'm looking forward to that. This I have talked about before, and if you haven't smelled it, you need to give it a sniff. It is Twilight Body Spray. It says clouds of dusky tonka, lavender and ylang ylang charm and bewitch with sweet nursery rhyme notes to help you bed down for the night. This is like thing we does like a relaxing kind of spray where you can like spray it on yourself and go to bed and it's all nice, and I'm sure it would do that because it does have like that nice lavendery smell. But I wear this as a perfume. Like I wear this if I just, even if I'm like in the house, I'm not even going anywhere, I'll spritz myself with this. It's like happy spray. It makes me happy. It literally is the nicest smell and it makes me happy. And Mark picked up one of my jumpers the other day and he could smell that off it, and he said, oh, that smells literally just you now. Like that's just like, it's just you. Every time I smell that, I just think of you. So apparently this is, if you wanted to know what I smell like, apparently I smell like Lush Twilight body lotion. Not that I'm thinking you ever thought, I wonder what she smells like. Sometimes I really shouldn't talk. Anyway, these, I do not know where you got these. I'm sure there's more of them actually, but these are very weird. You know how I like keys and weird things, and well, these are keys, but they are pens. So like little pens, but they're keys. How cool is that? I just thought these were really cool. So there's a pink one, silver one, gold one, and a blue one, but they're pens. He must have saw them and realised they were keys and thought, I'll get them for her. But how cute is that to like have in your bag as a little pen in your bag? So there's that. What else have I showed you? Let me see. There's this Dream Cream. I've never tried this. It says hand and body lotion. This is one I have never tried before. I've tried the deep, is it the Deep Sleep one or the Sleepy I think it's called, and that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. I really, really like that. Really, really like that. It says our #1 Lush product, a soothing and cooling cream that is designed to go on even the most sensitive and evenly upset skins, which is good for me just now with my contact dermatitis and just like psoriasis breaking out and stuff. Anyway, so that's really good for me. Oh, this is a Sleepy body shower gel. So this is actually the same smell as this, I'm pretty sure. But it's called Sleepy. I don't know why they don't just call them all the same thing and then you know what you're getting. This is the exact same smell. So I've actually never had this in the shower gel before, but I remember smelling, and this smells exactly like this. So if you like the smell of this, they also do this. I don't know why they don't just call them all Twilight and then you know, right, I'll buy all the Twilight. I want the shower gel in the Twilight. I want the the cream in the Twilight, and then it would be a lot easier rather than, because this is Sleepy and this is Twilight, and you wouldn't necessarily know that they smell the same. This is a Honey I Wash the Kids. He knows that I go mental for this, and I don't think I've tried this one before, I'm not sure. It's a Honey I Wash the Kids hair shampoo bar. So like to go about with my hair smelling like this just excites me no end. I really, really love the idea of it because it's just my favourite smell. And right now I'm using medicated shampoo, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's pretty awful. It smells like petrol. Sort of like petrol, and I know some people like the smell of petrol, but probably they don't like the smell of petrol off their hair. And I keep getting worse, and sometimes I'll go to cuddle Alexander and he'll sort of, I can see him going, and I'm like, it's my hair, isn't it? And he'll go, yeah, it smells like petrol, Mum. And I offend myself. I get like a waft of it myself because it's long and it sort of flaps about, and it's not the nicest smell in the world. So I'm looking forward to smelling really nice on my shampoo bar. This is a big solid conditioner, hair conditioner. I've tried the solid hair conditioners before and I did not have any luck with it, but I am willing to give it a go again, especially if it's oh, I don't think that's not the Honey I Wash the Kids one. That is really nice, like really fresh. What does it say? Just big solid conditioner. That's what it's called, big solid conditioner. And that really smells really fresh. That would be nice to like flap your hair about and smell like that instead of petrol. Anyway, what is this? What is this? What is this? I don't. Oh, this is the Movis face soap. I've had this before. If you've ever seen in the Milish hauls, I've had this before. This is really nice. It's a very unusual smell. That at first, if you've never smelled it before, you smell it and go, oh, that's horrible. And then you sort of smell it again, and then you smell it again, and then you use it a couple of times, and it's one of the smells you actually grow to like very quickly. It's quite an earthy kind of smell, but honestly, you really grow to like it quite quickly, and it's really nice face soap. So I just break bits off. I don't use the whole thing because I don't like to like wet the whole thing. So what I did the last time was I cut it up into little cubes, put them into little Tupperware tubs, and then I just took one cube out at a time so that I wasn't like soaking the whole soap and it was all getting like, you know, yucky. So I probably cut that up into bits, and it's really lovely for your face. It is really nice, and like really good even on sensitive skin. This is the Therapy Massage Bar, and ta-da! Mark said that once I filmed this haul he would give me a massage with this, so I am very excited about that. And see, I've said it on camera, so you are my witnesses. He did say that once I've done this haul, and I have now shown this so I can officially use it, so I should be getting a massage with this. And if you've not seen these before, they're just like, I'm not going to open it because they literally, as soon as you touch them, they get all like oily and you just rub it on your back. It's really lovely. What scent again is that? I don't know what scent that is. What does it say? Therapy Massage Bar? I don't know if that's like the scent. What else have I not seen? Let me see. There's all these wee bits of stuff everywhere. Let me see. Well, the prices on this one, it was £4.95, I can tell you that. Milky Bar soap. Oh, and it's actually in the shape of a little milk bottle. That smells really nice. Oh, that's like really mild and really nice. Have I showed you everything? No, I haven't. I think I've got one more thing to show you. Have a. I don't want to miss something out. Yes, this is the last thing to show you. This is translucent face powder, and other than like their tinted lip balm, I've not actually tried any other makeup, I don't think. I think the only thing I've tried is like a tinted lip balm, and I'll tell you something, they're in little tins like that. They last forever, like forever. I've had mine probably well out of date. I'm still using it, and it's amazing. It's lovely. It's got, I think it's called Santa's Kiss or something. I bet they've probably not had that out for years, and mine's really old. But anyway, I'm going to continue to use it, and it's not even, it's just lovely, and it's like red, and it just, why am I talking about stuff we don't even have? Anyway, their tinted lip balms are a good thing to buy because they last for ages. I don't know why I opened this. I don't know why I did that, because it's powder that's inside it, so that would be, of all the things I decided to open the powder that is likely to go everywhere. It's translucent powder. Anyway, it's makeup, so Mark thought that it would be nice to give that a go. I'm sure that's everything. I'm very excited about trying this. Hold on, and I'll just put the lid on it, and it came in very, he put it all in a nice box. He's also good when you wrapped up everything in individual like little boxes and put like fake snow in all the boxes, and it created such a mess, but it was so cute. Anyway, I think this is, oh no, hold on. Right, so I think this is last, is it? See, I've got stuff sitting there to do like my next haul, so I'm just like trying to make sure I get everything. I've no doubt forgotten something. Right, okay. Bam! I'll show you. How bright is that? Like, this is a faux fur coat. It says, I don't know what it says. Parisian? Is that right? It's in a size 8, so he wasn't sure it was going to fit me, and it does fit me, but you couldn't wear like a big jumper or something underneath it anyway. But it's so furry that you probably wouldn't want to, and I'm going to look like, I don't know what we call a canary, Big Bird. I think I might look like Big Bird, but I love it. Like, I really love it. I'm always saying, like, why when it's dull outside does everybody wear like grey and black and all? Says me, who's like literally wearing khaki, green and burgundy. It's not like, I'm not saying like I live my life by that rule, but I always think to myself, like, why in the, especially like crossing the roads, it would be much, I mean, you would be seen crossing the road if you were wearing that, but if you were wearing this, not so much. So it makes sense to wear bright colours in the winter, and just looking at this would cheer you up rather than wearing grey and drab colours. So I'm going to be the little ray of sunshine, ray of fluffy sunshine, walking about that cheers everybody up with her glowy. I don't, is it coming across as yellow? I think actually, well, from what I can see, it looks slightly paler than it does in real life. In real life, it's actually more yellow. So what you're seeing is not even as bright as it actually is. It's more like brighter yellow in real life, but it's so soft, like so soft. I think it's one of those ones you would be standing at the checkout and you would be just... Anyway, it's lovely, really like that. Mark got me that. You can usually tell all the crazy gifts are from Mark. Right, now, there's a story behind this. Of course there's a story behind it, because I've not taken up enough of your time. So, saw this bag in a charity shop, really liked it, but it was in really bad condition. Like really bad condition, like the leather, like structurally the bag was fine, but the leather had like worn off, so it like worn down to where it's like red leather, and it had worn down to where it was like you could see it was just in a bad state. It was like it was needing like the colour fixed on it. I didn't know how to do that. I thought maybe you could do it with like some sort of shoe polish. I just wasn't really sure how I would go about fixing it. I thought it would cost a fortune if I was to like send it away or get somebody to sort of... I am very higgledy-piggledy. Anyway, I thought it would cost a fortune to get somebody to fix it, and I ended up, I didn't get it, but it was one of those ones I thought about, because it's a weird one, I'll show you, and it's really weird. Anyway, I asked Mark if he would go down, because it's not a place that's near our house, and I asked Mark if he would go down and get it. He said, Diana tried and I couldn't get it, and I was like, right, okay, Mum. I said, right, I'll drive down and we'll go and have a look just in case he's missed it or whatever. Because he was only going by my description of what it was like, he hadn't actually seen it. So anyway, he got me the bag, but he didn't tell me he got the bag, and I was searching for this bag, and he knew that he had the bag, and so this was in, like, in here with some other stuff that is connected with the bag. It's all very cryptic, but you'll get it in a minute. Anyway, this is the bag. I have fixed the bag with some of the stuff that's in that. Well, I fixed it to a degree. I mean, it's not absolutely perfect, but I don't really care if it's absolutely perfect or not. Right, this is really weird. So there, see this bit that's here, this actually was inside the bag. It's a little keyring. I do not plan on keeping it there because I don't think it actually goes with the bag, but I put it on there just now because this is the only thing that's wrong with it. So on the inside zip bit, this bit here is missing its little zip pull. Now I could take a little zip pull off the back and then you would never notice that a zip pull was missing, but I don't know if I'm going to do that, or I'm just going to attach like a really cute keyring on there, and you don't see it anyway because the bag fastens like this. So this is how you get into the bag. It zips at the top like this. It's a backpack, so it zips at the top like this, and then you clasp it like that. Now there's no way somebody's breaking into your bag like that. It also has a slip pocket in the back where you can just like put your phone, so you don't have to undo it and zip it every time you want to like just grab your phone. But there's nobody would be able to dip that because they'd have to unfasten it, unfurl these, and then unzip it. But it was just the unusualness that I liked of it. And it was, honestly, this was all like white all the way through, where you could just see it, every edge, so every single edge bit like that was like worn done like that. I felt so sad for it because it's clearly been such a lovely bag. The lining is all lovely, it's got like the name stamped all over it. What is the name? Let me see. Don't know, I had never heard of it, but the name is Visconti, Visconti. I had never heard of it, but like I said, it just felt like a really nice bag. And then the back of it, like I said, it's got that little slip pocket, so it's this kind of triangle shape. It's got that little handle like that on the top, and then the zip you can either wear like just chuck it over your shoulder like that, one strap, or wear it across your body, you know what I mean, like one strap, or you can do your traditional backpack and like unzip that and then have two straps. I just loved the fact that there were so many like different things you could do with it, and it was just, anyway, he got it, and he also bought me the stuff to fix it, and I managed to fix it. Like I managed to get it from, I mean, I would not do this with like some sort of Louis Vuitton, or you know, I wouldn't do this for like a Prada bags, but I managed to take this from, honestly, I don't think, unless you were somebody that repairs handbags, I do not think this was ever going to get picked up from the charity shop, and it made me feel very sad because I didn't know how to fix it, so I didn't want to take it and it would just sit there. There's some bags that I've got, there's one bag I've got in particular, it's like tan and it's really beat up, but it kind of suited it. This didn't suit it, and I just felt really sad for it because structurally it was absolutely fine, and I just thought, I don't know, I'm such a like I don't know, like not sentimental, but like overthink things. I just felt so sad for the wee bag, and I'm like, it's still got life left in it. I just don't know how to go about fixing it. Anyway, Mark bought me it, and he also bought me this, and this is the stuff that I used to fix it. It is by no means perfect or anything. If you were to look up really close, you could probably see the bits I'd fixed it, but it is 100. It's went from going to go into the bin to, in fact, I think somebody in the shed shop said to him, it will probably get put in the bin because nobody will buy it, it's been there for a long time. So it's went from that to, I'm going to use it, like I'm going to have that for a lot of years. So it's saved and it's going to be used for years more, and anyway, I'm very happy about that. I don't know why, but it really made me happy. This is a, what does it say? Leather and vinyl repair kit. It says fix all kinds of damage, and it says you can actually fix damage because it comes with little sheets of like leather and little sheets of fabric, and you can actually like patch over if there's like a crack, like say your sofa and it's got like a scratch in it or something like that. You can actually fix it, if even though it's a hole, you can do that with it. I never tried anything like that because, like I said, it was structurally okay. I just needed to like paint it and fix like the edges of it and stuff. So basically, so I've used this so you'll see. So basically it comes with, it's like a kid's painting kit. That's pretty much what it looks like. So it comes with all these little pots, and it comes with a mixing pot. It does not come with that little brush there. That was a little makeup brush I had, and I used that, and I found that was, they give you a spatula with it, but I found the little brush was a whole lot better than using the spatula. And I think you got this on Amazon, and the brand is Craftex. It looks like that, just in case you've got a wee handbag. You know, sometimes that you get the handbags in the corners, they'll go, like so your handbag will be fine, but it just starts to get wear in the corners. You could absolutely fix it with this. What I did was I just used the mixing pot, and I just mixed in different colours until I got pretty much the colour of the bag, and I just went for it. You know, it was kind of done anyway. I didn't pay a lot of money, well, he didn't pay a lot of money for it, and I thought it's useless anyway if I can't, so I just went for it. And it worked, and that's the colour I sort of mixed up from, I think I used a little bit of red, a little bit of brown, and I used a tiny little bit of blue, and that gave me that kind of reddy colour, and I fixed it. So I was very, very pleased with this. So he knows that I like to do that, and I get joy out of like taking old things and making them new and stuff. So, and I also have started a little bit selling stuff on eBay, just a little bit, but it's not something like I want to link in with my YouTube thing, because you know how, like, not you guys, but there's like some wackadoodles peoples out there, and then they can get your address and stuff, so I didn't want to do that. However, I did say, and I don't ever want to use my channel to like sell stuff, and I'm not like trying to sell you stuff, but I did see a thing, I don't know if anybody else watches her, she is they call them purses, it's American, but like handbag daft like me. She absolutely loves her handbags, and it's that chicken purse chick. And she does like handbag hauls, and she likes to go thrifting and stuff as well, and I absolutely love her. She's so nice. She seemed like just such a lovely person, her and her husband, just really lovely. Anyway, I was watching her the other night, and she did like a live video, so where she, like, you were talking to, she could like read the comments from her subscribers, and she was talking, so it would be, if I was to do it, it would be like I was talking to you but live, and I could actually answer you at the time. And what she did was she got the bags that she actually goes thrifting, and she gets some bags, and then she'll like show what bags she's got for sale, and people will buy them. I'm not talking about like buying stuff to sell to you, but I wondered if you're interested, like, so say I was ever getting rid of a handbag or having a clear out, sometimes I'll get things and people will say, oh, if you're ever selling that, let me know. I just wondered if there's anybody even hanging on, we are literally nearly finished, but if there's anybody even hanging on to this, like to this point, let me know. Is that something you'd be interested in? Like, if I was doing a clear out, do you want like first dibs, and I could like sell them, instead of taking them to eBay and selling them, would you like the opportunity to buy them and do like a live sale where we can like chat to each other, and you can like, I don't know, like a girls' night, but you kind of, like, I don't want to say like I'm selling stuff to you, but like, do you want like first dibs at the stuff, like, rather than me clearing out my stuff and taking it to like, oh, that's going to fall, taking it to, you know, like selling it on eBay. Anyway, it's not to like make money, and I'm not talking about charging like stupid money for it, but anyway, you know, if you know me, you know I'm not like that anyway. But is that something you'd be interested in? Because I actually really enjoyed watching hers, and she only sells to people in America, so I like watching it, and I still watch them even though I can't like buy the handbags, but I still really enjoy watching her. But I was thinking how much that would be so good if I could buy them, because sometimes she'll show ones and I'll be like, oh, really, really like that. Anyway, and the thing with like repairing stuff, he got me a lint remover, because do you remember I told you I was snipping away with the scissors at that cardigan the last time that I got from Shed Shop? So there's that, and this is like a repair kit thing, and he got me This is 5 different hole sizes, and it's thing, so you can add another hole to a belt or the strap of a handbag or something. And I think my uncle has one of these, and I used to always get him to do it, like when I used to be super like tiny skinny and couldn't get belts to fit me and stuff, and I used to get him to always punch holes in my belts, but I've got one of my own now, so I can do it. And sometimes on handbags, like I would find that handy, so there's one especially I'd find handy. It got me some needle and threads. I'm just going to show you really quick because they're not like super interesting. Little sewing kit, and let me see, I don't mean they're not, that sounds ungrateful, I don't mean that, it's just, you know, it's like all kind of just a repair kit. Tape measure, let me see what else, a little stitch ripper thing, so you like to unpick stitches on something. And then, oh my goodness, oh, and they also came, this bag zips up, and they came in this cute wee bag like this, so he said this can be my little like, repair kit thing, so something needs repaired I can just like get my bag and bring it out. But I thought this was a really cute bag. I think it's meant to be like a sewing bag or knitting bag, so it's just really cute. Anyway, that, and this is the last thing, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is the last thing. There's no time on my thing, so I've probably been waffling on for a ridiculous amount of time, and I'm sorry for holding up your time, but this is the last. This is a, so stars on the top, you know, I love stars, bunny on the bottom with glasses on, long sleeves, and then on the back, a bunny on the back but with no diamantes. No, they're not diamantes. Yeah, they are diamantes actually. I'm telling a lie, they are diamantes. So on the little bunny in the front there's little diamantes, and I just thought that was really cute. And I love jumpers that you can wear that are long enough to wear with leggings, and this one definitely is. So looking forward to wearing that. And if I forgot anything, if anybody's watching that bought me stuff and I forgot anything, I'm very, very sorry. Everything's kind of a bit all over the place at the moment. Daughter's getting new bed, everything's all, son getting, everything's everywhere. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of doing that like live sale thing if you fancy doing that. It's not, I'm not like dead set, and I just thought it looked fun. Anyway, again, not trying to like make money, because I can go and sell obviously for more on eBay, so it's definitely not to try and make money. I just thought if anybody wanted like first dibs of the stuff, you can, you know, if I'm ever doing a cleared out, show you, and if you don't like it, you don't like it, and if you do, you can buy it. Anyway, let me know what you think of that, and I'll see you guys really, really soon. If I can catch my breath, I may carry on and film I really should. I think I'll at least film the charity shop haul, and I might not get the handbag haul filmed tonight, but because it's pretty late now I think, but I will definitely get another one filmed, because I am adamant that I'm going to stick to my at least one video a week. So if I can get at least another one filmed tonight, I'll have 2 weeks worth of videos. So I'm going to go just now, and I'll see you guys really, really soon. Thank you so much for watching, and again, I hope you had a really, really lovely Christmas and a really happy new year, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!